Hi there, Faye here. And I'm sewing on a skirt. It's the gray skirt that I posted about on my Facebook. And I'm doing the hem on it right now in panels because it's different colored material. I'm using different thread colors on it. Now, I want to talk about something. There are two things that irk me that run almost but not quite parallel to each other because I work Renaissance fairs. One is people who blog on their first Renaissance fair and call small businesses fast fashion because the style of clothes or other goods they've seen at fast fashion retailers. There's a problem with this. A lot of those small businesses had their products copied. The businesses at fairs are all small businesses. They don't have the capacity to do 6,000 of this or 4,000 of that and put 16 different pieces of clothing or pieces of sculpture or coffee mugs or pot holders or chairs out every 16 days. That's fast fashion. So, even if a small business is using polyester and nylon and plastic, and I mean hard plastic or soft plastic or foam or, fake leather in their products, they're not fast fashion. They may or may not be eco-friendly, depending on where they're sourcing their materials. If they're like me, they're going to thrift stores buying clothes or buying materials and then making them into something that they then sell. I don't sell. I stopped selling in 2016. I do refurbish costumes and alter clothes to make costumes for a small theater group that I'm part of. That is my job. But I don't sell those clothes. All those clothes, whether they're polyester or cotton or wool or linen or silk or God knows what material, depending on what I'm making, including I have some leather scraps that are for a couple of different projects. They're all bought at thrift stores. They're all bought secondhand. The regular Goodwill stores, the Goodwill bin stores, any yard sale, any free box I go by, half a dozen other thrift stores, swap meets, the clothing swaps at science fiction and fantasy conventions, things like that. That's where I'm getting my stuff. So anybody accusing me of not caring about the environment doesn't seem to understand that there's all this polyester and nylon and orlon and acrylic and rayon and viscose and spandex out there in the world, in thrift stores, at yard sales, in free bins. If this stuff doesn't get picked up and used by somebody, it's going to end up in a landfill. Because it'll go in the dumpster, then it'll go in a landfill, then it will be there for the next 500 years. I have 30 years maybe left in my life. I'm 63. I might make it to 93. I might even make it to 103. I'm making a whole bunch of clothes that aren't costumes, that are clothing for myself in a style I like out of what I have on hand. That's my regular clothes that don't quite fit right. And things I pick up at thrift stores. I'm not worrying about what the fiber is. Unless I'm matching, like I want a cotton bottom or a cotton blouse to make a shirt dress. Or I want a knit bottom to match a knit top. To like this shirt I'm wearing right now. If I could find this coral color in knit fabric, I would add a skirt and I would add longer sleeves to this. It would be one of my house dresses, but it would end up looking rather like an elven gown, because I like that style. My house dresses are my own. I mix materials all the time. I will mix woven with knitted if I can find the right color match. And I have an orange t-shirt dress that's that way. That was too narrow for me in the hips, so I put gores of orange polyester broadcloth on it, because I had just remnant of orange polyester broadcloth. So I'd put gores in and put a ruffle on the bottom. It's a house dress. Wear it all the time. Most people don't see it as a house dress, but that's fine. I've actually gotten compliments on it. And I've patched it and mended it a number of times. But basically, I'm using materials so they don't go in the landfill. You know, this is part of the reduce, reuse, recycle. Trying to keep my carbon footprint small. Because most of what I'm picking up are 10 to 50 years old. Their carbon footprint already exists. If I take them and use them to make my clothing out of, I'm not buying new cloth. And there are merchants at Faire that do the same thing. That their bodices or their jerkins or their vests or their belts are made from materials that were once something else. It's recycling. It's good. It's not to be called fast fashion. It's anything but. Thanks for listening to this rant. And I will do my best to get this long skirt hemmed so I can wear it this weekend. I'll try and get a photo up of it. Put it on Facebook when it's done. Thanks for watching this. Bye.